and there's not a lot of feedback. They're the town hall meetings. Whereas when we start to listen to some degree of feedback, we're starting to tell and sell a scenario. And I think in project work, this is often the case. We're telling people why we're doing the project, we're telling what the outcome needs to be, we're looking at the timelines and the cost, and there's a little bit of salesmanship. Then with our teams, it's a conversation of underscore and explore. The teams, we gather together and we start to define a little bit of the how based on the what. And so that helps to dictate for us, and connect them to the why so that they can be more effective in their solutions. Then you're looking at it saying, depending on the problem or the issue, we have to identify and reply. I thought about Abdullah down there signing. That's a requirement for an individual touch to every single one of those documents. So that's an identify and reply scenario, and it requires individual touch. Then the last one is sometimes there's this withhold and uphold. How much information can we tell the team, and when can we tell them? So that challenge, I think, can be complicated. So the strategy is this. It's to avoid spray and pray and withhold and uphold. Don't just put a bunch of information out there and hope people capture the right information. At the same time, we want to withhold and uphold, not so much. You want to move down the list. Tell them some, identify and reply as needed. But most importantly, like we talked about earlier as it related to contingency theory versus directive or command and control, it's about underscoring and exploring as much as possible. That kind of gives us a framework for success. And then we can merge it with this media business. So we can look over here and say, now, in what way do we want to communicate? And we identified that, if possible, let's get connected in person. And if not, can we use video or telephone to close some of those gaps? How many times have you had a team member get frustrated and they've been sending emails, and you ask them, have you picked up the phone and called? And oftentimes they say, not yet. I haven't done. I sent an email,